Things to know before you start goat farming. So, you, like me, always wanted to start with goat farming, and you want your own goats, but you don't know a thing about goats. So today I'm going to discuss with you things you need to know before you start with goats. Baby goats are kids, and female goats are does, and male goats are called bucks. Baby goats climb on everything, they run underneath everything, they want to play, they are joyful little creatures, and you need to keep them busy. Goats do not do well in wet. Goats hate water. So guys, before you let any goat on your farm, you need to provide good shelter so that they can be kept out of rain and weather. Each goat have his own personality. You won't believe. There's those that will be loving, and when they're pregnant, you can't even touch them. They will be such divas. So remember, goats are not like sheep. They've got personality, and each goat is different. And you will love your goats because you will know which ones are the really, really special ones. Goats are not grazers. They don't like to eat grass that is short. They are grazers. They prefer long grasses, and they prefer to stand up against trees so that they can reach and get the leaves that's high in the tree. That is a browser. So guys, it's not sheep. They are not grazers. They are browsers. So when you feed the goats and some of the feed is falling on the ground, they won't eat it. Goats are clean eaters. They won't eat on food that's on the ground. They are not like people say eating tins and everything. It's not like that. They use their lips just to feel. So they mouth it. So guys, remember, you can't give a goat dirty feed. They won't eat it because they are very clean eaters. Goats are very curious and they will nibble on everything just to find out how it tastes and how it feels. So yeah, they will nibble on my hair and they will nibble on poisonous plants, so you must be careful. Goats will not move away from pressure. They will just stand there and they will just look what's going on. Goats have a picking order, and yeah, they will pick on the goat that is lesser goats. And yeah, especially new goats, they will pick on him. Goats can hear very well. In the morning, when I put my key in the lock, they will start greeting and shouting, and they know I'm on my way. So they can hear very, very good. bucks are stinky and sticky when it's breeding time. If you have milk goats, they need to be milked at least once a day, but preferable twice a day. You need to prepare lots of money to fall in love with goats. Cream from goat's milk doesn't separate like a cow's milk. Remember, they herd animals. So you just can't keep just one goat, because that goat will be depressed and will become ill and will be naughty and break fences. You need at least two. They can't be alone. So they are herd animals. You must have a strong fence line. I prefer to have a fence, and then I put tires around my fence, and yeah, that really works for me. It keeps my goats in. You need to give your goats nutrition. You need to inject them. You need to deworm them. You need to have hoof trippers, because you need to trim the goat's hooves. You must remember there are lots of goat breeds. So firstly, you need to choose a breed. What are you going to do with it? Is it going to be a dairy goat? Is it going just to be a pet? Or are you going to keep your goats for meat? So that is why you need to go and check out all the breeds of goats, and then you decide what you want to do, and then you choose the breed that you want to do your goats in. Get training from people that are mentors, and they are long in goat farming. So I think it's important to let someone that's in goat farming train you, and then you will make a success. You need to decide, are you going to feed them, or are you going to keep them on the land? So if you are going to keep them on land, you need to make the right choice of what land, because you must remember that goats are browsers and not grazers. You can't put goats in land with short grass and now you think they will survive. They need long grasses because they are browsers. You need little goat pens for your goat kits. You need labor little cages when the doe is going to labor, so that you can keep her for a week or two with a little one so that they can bond. And yeah, that need to be under a roof so that she will be out of the weather and out of rain. You need to find out the vaccination program for goats, because goats have specific needs, specific minerals and vitamins, and yeah, you need to do things before it's breeding time, and you need to deworm them, and that is all things that you need to know before you start with goat farming. So yeah, that is a few things you need to know before you start with goat farming. I hope you learned something today. Please like and subscribe. And guys, happy farming and enjoy your goats. See you soon.